Okay, so when accessing this UF, I noticed that the hard drive is nearly full. Go into the File Explorer, you can see the C drive only has 4.48 gigs left, and there is a secondary drive plugged in. With there being a secondary drive, we have some additional options. So typically you run what's an application called Winderstat. Just running the individual C drive. I've already ran this and came up with the following results. And you can see that 30% of the hard drive usage is in the project folder for this particular unit, specifically in the data logs. So what we can do is actually go in and remap the data logs to be stored on the secondary drive. And when you do that, I also recommend creating a secondary path to the original path so that if the secondary drive gets removed or is damaged, it will log to the original path as a failover. Alright, once you're in here, go to data logs, open each individual data log, and check the path. In this case, it is already set up. Which I was not expecting to find. So jumping back over to Winderstat, I'm going to go ahead and drill down a little bit further. See there's some big files in pumps and pressure, so I'm going to go ahead and double check that they're actually set up. And pumps, and that one is not set up correctly. So it looks like some of them got changed, some of them didn't. So we'll go ahead. Back to this first one, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy this path, and we're going to work our way down through here, each and one individually. This one's not been set up. Copy the path, enable the secondary switchover, and do it relative to the project location so that it stores it where it used to. And we're going to repeat that process for every single one of these data logs. Some of them are done, some of them aren't. Alright, now this is the last one. I paused the video to do them individually. With the last one complete, I'm actually going to go and restart all the data logs. The easiest way to do that is to find the name of the data log macro. It's right here. So it's m_start data logs. And what I'm going to do is go in the command line, and I'm going to turn the data logs off. I'm going to do all of them by selecting star. And when I run this command, you'll see them all. I guess you won't see them. If I go to all commands and I go down to the M's, I can find my start data logs macro. I can run it. It should start each one of these up. You're going to notice that it's finding those new paths and switching to the primary. Now that this is done, I'm going to go back down through and look for issues. So there's a flow total tag that's unresolved. We can deal with that later. Switching to primary. Starting a new file, switching to primary, starting a new file. These are all normal. A couple of tags that we need to resolve later, and that's the end of it. So everything started up correctly. Now, because there is a new path, I'm going to go in and you want to run the merge to primary instruction. Data log, merge to primary, and we're just going to do this with all of them by selecting the star. And when we run this, it will move everything to that new location in the secondary drive. When this is complete, we shouldn't have to worry about any drive issues.